Hey, my name is Anna. I'm head coach at Leveraged, and today with me I have Neil for Success interview. So, hey Neil, please let us know who you are and tell us a little bit more on your trading story.
Hi, thanks for inviting me to the interview, Anna. It's good to meet you face to face. Yeah, I started trading about 8 years ago. A friend got me into it, and I've been sort of hooked ever since. I only literally found out about prop firms like the middle of last year. I have no idea how I managed to not come across them, on YouTube or an algorithm or something like that. So when I discovered them, I was like, wow, this is awesome. I'm gonna sign up and get on with it.
Mhm.
I did try a few prop firms, but none were really they were too difficult and too many tight rules. But I came across like Leveraged, and they had the you got that $8.88 entry for the
Mhm.
turbo, and I
Turbo,
thought,
yeah.
yeah, give it a go, because you end up spending so much money trying to do challenges
Mhm.
up
Mhm.
front, but this was so good to be able to pass first and then pay later. So yeah, that really attracted me to it. And yeah, I did breach a few accounts, I must admit. I did go in a bit too heavy at the start, and you get excited
Mhm.
because of all the money, but I had a bit of a mindset change, and changed the way that I trade, and it's
Mhm.
worked. I got my first payout, so yeah, I'm very happy. And it was a very
All
painless
right.
process as well. Yeah, from only took a day or two to come through, because it was on the
Oh,
weekend, so that's
uh-huh.
why. But yeah, I was very happy to receive the money, so thank you very much.
All right, great. So obviously you're a trader with some experience, and I think this is where like 2 3 years, this is where we're learning about our emotions, mindset. So I really want to pick your brain on that, because obviously now you're on the other side where you have achieved that milestone of getting funded, getting a payout, right? But how about if you share a little bit more on maybe like psychology, and maybe in that you can share your struggles as well, because you need to go
Mm,
through something, right? And then you learn
yeah.
from it, and then you like keep on going. So maybe share a little bit more on your struggles and your mindset now when it comes to trading.
Yeah, I think sometimes you'll do some trades and they do so well, and like for instance, you
Mhm.
find a market that's really rallying, like for instance, towards the end of last year, gold was completely rallying,
Bullish,
so
yeah.
consistently
Mhm.
bullish. Yeah, so it was easy to make
Mhm.
a lot of money fast, and because you've got the large capital, the simulated capital to play with,
Mhm.
you see
Mhm.
this money like, wow, I haven't really had my hands on this sort of money before. And that can make you a bit overconfident when you're winning consistently, and sometimes you can go in too heavy with the lot size, and
Mhm.
before you know it, all your winnings can just reverse because you've got too
Yeah.
overconfident, you've gone in, and the market doesn't care. Sometimes you just need to be always use a stop loss. um don't go in too heavy with the lot sizes, and
Mhm.
just really advice to all traders out there: just when you do get the account with Leveraged,
Mhm.
you get the daily drawdown figure. What I do
Mhm.
generally is to imagine it's half the size it is, and that kind of forces you to do smaller lot sizes, smaller trades, and
Mhm.
win consistently. But small wins do rack up, and then you're not risking big losses, which can breach accounts. So
Mhm.
that's been like a massive mindset change for me, to just win little and often, rather than chasing these big figures that might have happened
Mhm.
when in a rallying market, but doesn't always happen. So yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, well, obviously, yeah, it definitely does, and I'm sure traders will relate to that. So,
Mhm,
okay, now keep on going, like on your just a little bit on your trading strategy. I would like to ask a couple of questions. So,
mhm.
what would be your favorite assets to trade, and what kind of trader do you call yourself? Are you more like a swing trader or scalp trader? So, favorite assets and your trading style.
Sure. So I've sort of narrowed down my favorite assets to gold and silver. Um,
Okay.
I do the indices quite a lot, like the DAX, Nasdaq,
Mhm.
S&P
Mhm.
500, UK 100. They seem
Mhm.
to move really well at certain times
Mhm.
of the day, like on market open, whether it's London session or the US session. So it's good to jump on that volatility with the indices. I find that can get you some quite big wins. You can get in, get out pretty quick, and hit your target you've given yourself. The kind of my trading style is a combination of swing trading and intraday trading. So I kind of like see which way the market's going from a swing trading point of view, and then jump in and out of trades through the day, following that bias. So, for instance, my morning routine, I'll get up quite early, like 5:30, and then I'll mark up trend lines on the 4-hour charts because they're very consistent. And I'll look for like a break in the trend line, so for a candle to close outside of that. And that usually signals a reversal, whether it's a buy to a sell or a sell to a buy. And that kind of sets me up for the day, whether I'm taking buys or sells. I mean, predominantly I look for buying opportunities, and then just through the day, once that's determined, I'll follow my trades, check them every 1 or 2 hours, and jump in and out of trades if they look like they're pulling back, and then if they start going the right direction again, I'll jump back in. So, like I say, a combination of swing and intraday.
Yeah. So, and it's really interesting to hear that you are setting your bias, because and this is also what you say you're normally trying to buy, which makes sense if you're trading indices. For example, like NASDAQ, it's like every day there's a new high. Like, when is it going to stop, right? So
crazy, yes, for instance.
It's for sure. Like, the market conditions right now it's I need to say, I feel sorry for new traders who are coming in this market, and it's absolutely wild. So, but, well done for you for pushing through, and also, getting funded and getting a payout in these conditions. It's like like an extra brownie points, as I would like to say.
Yeah,
All
definitely.
right. Okay. Right. So this is also like another question, maybe, because obviously you've been on a journey for a while. What do you think is your turning point where you saw that now from losing, you are becoming more consistent and making more profit? So my question to you is, when did you notice that turning point in your trading journey?
I think when I actually wrote things down rather than having it in my head how much I want to make. I've got
Journaling.
I've got a whiteboard at home, and I've completely offloaded everything from my head to the whiteboard, like my targets, how much I want to make. And I mean, you're probably going to ask me about this anyway, the consistency score that you have.
Yes. Yeah.
How to calculate that as well. Because at first, when you see it, you don't know how to sort of adjust your trading to get to that. I really like it because it stops you being too greedy or too overconfident, which can like end up doing bigger lot sizes and breaching the account. So I thought to myself, within the 2 weeks trading period, the hour before withdrawal, set myself a target. Like, I've got $100,000 account, and I aim to make $5,000 in 2 weeks. So what I've done is, so first of all, I need to find out how much I need to make a day. So I'll divide that by 14 days on average, which gives you like a small figure. I think it's like $350, something like that. And then I'll divide the 5,000 by 5, which gives you the 20%, which is 1,000. Yeah, quick maths. So I know that every day I need to aim between that 350 and 1,000. I kind of set myself a personal aim of doing $500 a day. And if it goes above that, great, because that gives you a buffer for the next day. If it drops below, but it's over that first low figure, that helps as well. It sounds complicated, but when you write it out, it's quite simple to follow. And that's when my consistency score started going down to get under that 20%. And that gets you in a different mindset of chasing smaller amounts on a daily basis. Sometimes you can get your target within the first 2 trades of the day and just say, right, I've hit it, I can walk away now. And then try the same the next day. So yeah, some traders don't like the consistency score, but for myself, it's helped me stop going into big and just, tightening things up, and that has worked better. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, Neil, you would be surprised, but actually I asked the consistency question to almost like all the traders who are trading turbo program with us.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, there's no trader who has said to me the consistency score is terrible. It's
Oh,
exactly what you're saying. Consistency helps to make yourself trade better, right? So when you reach a target, you walking away because so many times where, let's say you reach a target, but there's no consistency, what you're going to do,
mm,
you're going to push for more. You're going to like, you're going to get a little greedy, right? And just
yeah.
a little bit of greed, it's all what you need as a trader, just a little bit, and then you're done. You're in the charts, you're looking for opportunities. So a lot of traders are actually praising consistency score, and that has also helped them to be more consistent trader, which makes sense, right? It makes sense
Yeah,
because you
absolutely.
have to be consistent. So I'm really happy to hear that also you are one of the traders who are actually not upset about that consistency score. And you can say that, you, like you said, it is a little overwhelming at the beginning, but also I want to say, we have support that's available 24/7. You can just write them in the live chat, and there's going to be a human support agent replying to you and helping you understand that as well. So that's
I was
also
going to
like
say
another.
they're very, very quick as well. They responded to all the questions that I have. There's always someone there to answer. And the customer service is great. And
Mhm.
yeah, everything just gets resolved so quickly. So it's great to have that backup when you're a bit lost or not sure what to do. So yeah,
Yeah.
love it.
That's great. That's great. Thank you so much for sharing your experience. I really appreciate that. So, and therefore, my next question is like, can you just share overall experience with leveraged? How did you find it also as well? Because that's like an interesting question as well. Because I think you did mention in the beginning that you just found us as well. You saw the 888 offer, but how is your
Yeah.
overall experience with leverage? Please share. I would love to know.
Yeah, sure. It's been great. I mean, from start to finish, like I said, the pay later once you've passed the challenge is a great
Hmm.
thing to do because it's a big commitment to pay the money up front and then just have like a go on tilt and have a bad day and then you're
Hmm.
gonna have to pay all that again. So
Yeah.
it's really, really that's really attracted me. At first I thought it was a bit too good to be true, I must
Hmm.
admit, but then I got my funded account and yeah, I was off. So um yeah, it's just been really good. I mean, I did have a risk interview set up before
Hmm.
my first payout. At first, I was thinking, "Gosh, have I done something wrong?" But to
Oh
be
no.
fair, I was just like, "Oh no, I got my payout. I'm about to get my payout. Is it going to be denied?" But they're really there to just sort of check that you understand trading and you have some sort of strategy. Because I bet there's a lot of people out there just having a go, and that's when it becomes gambling. So you just
Mhm.
need to people are there with strategy and know how it works and know what to do and how to protect your losses. More about risk management than how much you can win. It's about controlling how
Mhm.
much you lose. Um,
Mhm.
so the risk interview was really good. They asked me to show some strategies and also asked about my history in trading. But yeah,
Mhm.
it was quite a painless interview. I wasn't sure if I passed or not, but I got an email the next day pretty much to say yeah, it's you've done good. Don't worry about it. Your payout's on the way.
Mhm.
So happy days.
Happy days. Okay, I love that. It's great.
Yeah.
Right.
If for
So,
many more.
and this is me being a little nosy, but I think it's so important because achieving funded stage is great, but getting a payout is just like another achievement, right? So, can
Yeah.
you share how did you use your payout? Like, did you treat yourself? This is the question I ask traders. Did you treat
Yeah.
yourself?
Well, I treated somebody. It was actually my wife's birthday that next day, so I
Oh,
was like, this couldn't have come at a better time. So yeah, she got a few more
that's
presents
great.
than she expected. So yeah, I
Oh,
will treat
that's so
myself on the
nice.
next one.
All right. Well, there you
Yeah.
go. That's like a goal. The next pay is for yourself. The first one's
Yeah.
for the wife, and the next one for yourself.
She might not know
That's
about this next
really good.
one, so let's see how that goes.
Let's see how that goes. But no, thank you so much, Neil, for your time. I really appreciate that. And I also want to
Yeah,
take, this opportunity to congratulate you for being consistent trader, for getting funded, trading on account, figuring out your like consistency score and really putting a lot of effort and now also getting a payout, which is absolutely amazing. And I want to wish
thank
you
you.
all the best, more payouts, right? First one for
Yeah,
wife, second for
definitely.
yourself, third one
Every
for
2 weeks. Fingers
every
crossed.
2 weeks, right?
We'll
Fingers
see.
crossed. Right. Okay. But thank you so much for sharing your experience. Like I said, just wish you all the best. Stay consistent and thank you so much.
Thank you.